Hello everyone. Come along and read with me today Crocodile by Jacqueline and Michelle McQuaig. This is a story about a crocodile named Christopher who loves to go fishing down by the river. He also has a party down by the bayou with his friends and Mr. Croak the Frog. An adventurous story that will help your child learn how much fun they could have with family and friends. Party on the bayou. Yip-ee-yay! Christopher Crocodile. Dedicated to my husband, William Christopher McQuaig. Love always. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. Psalms 136:1. Christopher was enjoying the nice sunny day by the river. He was ready to go fishing. He was watching Mother Duck swim across the river with her small baby ducks close behind. A great egret bird flew over and scooped a fish right out of the water. Christopher thought that the sun was so bright and the day looked very pleasant. I would like to go fishing by the banks of the river, Christopher said. Maybe I will see some friends and we can talk about our fishing encounters. Christopher gleamed with excitement. I can't forget my crickets. The fish like them the most of all. There were some great egret birds that came walking close to where he was standing. Mr. Egret said, "Have you had any luck today catching fish?" Christopher said, "I've got a new fishing pole and some big crickets. I will give it a try." The river was calm and Christopher saw a fish stirring around in the water. "I will get the biggest cricket that I have to catch him with on my favorite fishing pole." Christopher's fishing pole had bright colors, and he thought that his fishing pole was the best on the bayou. Christopher threw out his fishing line into the river. Kerplop! It made a loud splash into the water. Just then his pole began to move and the line stretched. "I've got one," he said with excitement. "Reel him in," said Mr. Turtle. "Can't wait to show him to my friends," said Christopher. "You have got a big one there," said Mr. Turtle. "That I do," said Christopher. Christopher decided that a party with his friends would be fun. He remembered all the games, music, and delicious food that was prepared the last time he visited Mr. Croak the Frog. Throw pebble hopscotch, tin can bowling, tambourine, harmonica, guitar, corncob throw, croaker sack race, saxophone, beans, banjo, taters, jambalaya stew, and strawberry lemonade. The next day, Christopher decided to go visit his friends that lived on the river near the bayou. The lily pads were all around. He could see the frogs jumping from pad to pad, singing as they go. His friend Mr. Croak the Frog saw him and said, "Come stay a while. We will have strawberry lemonade and jambalaya stew." They had a party on the bayou. Christopher's cousins and friends all joined in for a musical celebration. Party on the bayou! Jippity Joe on the saxophone, Snappity Sue banging the tambourine, Bango Billy playing the banjo, Chompity Chester beating the drums. Christopher set out the next day and came across the large toad. He stuck out his big eyes and said, "Ribbit, ribbit." "How are you today?" Christopher said. "I am doing fine." "The water looks great. Can I go for a swim?" Mr. Toad said. "Sure. It is a warm day. Let's splash and play. Life is good when you are near the water." I also wrote 5 other books that I think you will enjoy reading with your family. Snowy the Snow-Cone Snowman, Jack Rabbit Visits with His Friends on the Prairie and Beyond the Mountains, Barbara Butterfly, Nanny's Alphabet Rhyming Babies, and Michelle Mermaid. I was born Jacqueline Michelle Price in the small town of Alma, Georgia. I grew up on a farm with wonderful parents and grandparents. I learned Christian values and was loved very much. I am married to William Christopher McQuaig and I live in Douglas, Georgia. My parents are Jack and Barbara Price of Alma, Georgia. I have one sister. I have 2 sons and 1 daughter. I also have 8 grandchildren. I have a wonderful daycare in my home and I enjoy keeping children. Their lives inspired me over the years and I love them very much. Writing children's books is a passion of mine and I hope to continue inspiring others. The end.